Brandon, what have you guys done really that you feel has been a positive in these last 4 games, in these last 4 weeks?
It's our preparation and, you know, how we get prepared for the game. And, you know, just it's a focus. And, you know, Coach always tells us to focus. And as we focus and do the right things, we're a much better team. And you can see that we're getting better on the floor, and everybody on the team is just making progress.
You guys put a run together at the end of the first half. It really took command. What did you do to ignite that and then keep it going?
Well, you know, defense. You know, that's one big thing that our team likes to do is play defense. You know, we get after the other team, and you know, when we play defense, that helps our offense out, so we can just run and push the ball. You know, everybody get open looks.
Brandon, someone may have asked you this, but what was the difference between today's game and the Loyola game when you had a huge lead and let the other team back in? How come tonight you guys closed the door?
You know, we learn from that, you know, over and over again. We can't do that because, you know, like I said, we're a much better team when we focus and do the right thing. So if we let that slip, then, you know, Coach is not going to be proud of us, and, you know, we're just not getting better as a team.
Do you think those lessons are going to stick, especially going forward?
Yeah, you know, every loss is going to count, and just learn from them. And we're going to make mistakes in the game. We make mistakes, you know. Can't worry about it. Just keep playing and making progress.
Can you talk about how this team is able to just gel together and come together as a team?
I think we can gel as a team because, you know, that time we had to practice when we went to France, so we got to spend more time with each other and, you know, get a bond and just learn Coach Purnell's system and how he wants us to play and get up and down. So I really think that helped us out.
But Brandon, it seems like in these last games too, you guys are just reading each other better and just getting into the flow more.
You know, that's just, you know, what we do after practice. Get in the gym, get shots up, get better, work with each other. So we just like bonding with each other and building the chemistry because we want to be a much better team this year.
This was Donovan's first extended chance to play minutes. What does he add to the team? What did he add tonight to you guys?
He's a big factor to us, you know. He gets down there, he bangs, he's a strong guy. He rebounds, you know. He communicates well. He just helps us out a lot, so we're really going to need him this year.
What does it mean now with the team record at 8-3? What does it mean?
You know, we 8-3, but that's not going to stop now. We got to keep on moving forward. You know, we can't worry about this game no more. It's over. We got to worry about our next game. So we're just going to keep moving forward and worry about each and every next game.
I thought we made some progress tonight as a team. I thought we played a little better. We played maybe the last couple times out, particularly on the backboards. I thought for 3 quarters we did a good job of keeping them off the offensive glass, which is important. I think we only gave up 2 offensive rebounds in the first half, and did a good job of guarding the driver. Once again, when the game got a little out of hand, we lost a little bit of focus. But I thought we made progress, and hopefully we can continue to do that on Wednesday night against Cal Poly, who sounds like it's a very, very good team. They've already beaten USC this season. So I think that's where we are. Made progress, and hopefully we can come back out after a couple of days of practice, a day off, and play even better and try to end up our non-conference season on an uptick.
Oliver, after the Loyola game when you had a huge lead and then lost in the second half, or lost most of it, what did you tell these guys at halftime tonight with that big 20-point lead?
We did talk about the first 4 minutes being important, and we talked about you know, what we've done on the boards, and let's try to continue that. And that was really it. Just you know, come out and be ready in the first 4 minutes, and then look at the next 4 minutes and go from there.
Albert, can you sometimes tell when a player or a couple of players suddenly made what you think is like a significant step forward, and you see that in your kids right now?
Well, I mean, obviously,
turning a corner.
You know, Brandon Young and Cleve are much better than they were as freshmen. And Brandon's probably made them. And Cleve had such an outstanding freshman year, but Brandon's, you know, is playing the point guard spot, which is just a different animal. I mean, he's obviously significantly better. So I would say right there. And then you look at our freshmen. I think the thing that you forget about Jamie Crockett is 2 days before we started the season, I mean, he wasn't even playing. You know, he's out with tests and that kind of thing. So he continues to, he's got a long way to go, but he continues to just show signs of that he can be a very, very, very good player. You know, Charles has kind of given us what he's given us all year long, energy on the defensive end of the floor, and you know, he can obviously get out in transition and run and that kind of thing. So those are guys that jump out at me. Brent, it was good to see Donovan, you know, out there bouncing around. The bounce is back in his stride and his jumping and that kind of thing. So I'm optimistic that we might have a chance to get him full speed by after Christmas. And I'm hopefully we can give him even more minutes on Wednesday.
To go on that, collectively, are you surprised in any way of how, as a team, they've been able to come together and gel together?
No, we've had we've been together for a long time now. We've had guys come and go, but we've been together since back in June. You know, off and on, not a lot, but we had 19 practices and 4 games back then. So the whole idea of planning the trip and taking it this year was so we could, you know, get off to a good start with some new players as well as some guys, core guys from last year. So no, I'm not surprised that they're progressing the way that they are.
Any other questions for Coach Purnell?
How about 8-3, that record so far?
You know, we expect it to be better this year. And like I said, clearly, I've said all along, clearly we are better. We wanted to show up in the win-loss column. Anybody that's watched us last year and you just watch us now with some additions and Brandon Young's play and Charles McKinney and Jamie Crockett were just more athletic, and Worrell is another athlete. He just gives us more athleticism. You put those 3 out on the floor, you know, along with 2 other athletes, I don't care who it is, you're athletic. And so, you know, obviously we've got a few more than them.
However, some coaches will look at assists as a key stat. I wonder if sometimes you're more interested in opponents' turnovers because you're scoring a lot of points on turnovers.
Well, both. I mean, yeah, that's both. Because usually, if you turn, you know, the first thing that we want our guys to look to do when we get our turnovers is pass. So if we're doing that effectively, usually that leads to either great shot or a high percentage shot, and that's an assist. So they kind of fit together. Yeah.